15 lawmakers have just left the People's Democratic Party in the Adamawa State House of Assembly, and with that single move, the All Progressives Congress has become the majority party in the Assembly. This is not small news. This is not regular political movement. This is a serious shift in power inside Adamawa State, and it is happening in real time. If you are watching right now, make sure you like this video and subscribe to this channel. You need to stay updated because Nigerian politics is moving very fast. Let us break it down slowly so everybody can understand clearly. Before now, the PDP was the dominant party in the Adamawa State House of Assembly. They had the numbers. They controlled the flow of decisions. They had the advantage when it came to passing motions and influencing debates. But now, 15 lawmakers have decided to leave that party. That is not one or two people. That is a strong bloc. When lawmakers defect in that number, it changes everything. It changes voting power, it changes leadership influence, it changes negotiations behind closed doors. And most importantly, it changes who controls the assembly. With these defections, the APC now holds the majority. That means they now have more members than any other party inside the House. And in politics, numbers are power. Numbers decide who speaks louder, numbers decide who sets the agenda, numbers decide which bills move forward and which ones slow down. If you are following this gist carefully, pause for a moment and like this video. Subscribe as well because we will continue to break this down in simple and clear English. Now, many people are asking one big question. Why did they leave? In Nigerian politics, defections usually happen for a few reasons. Sometimes it is about internal disagreement. Sometimes it is about strategy for the future. Sometimes it is about aligning with a party that seems stronger ahead of the next election cycle. We are gradually approaching 2027. It may look far, but in politics, it is very close. Politicians start planning years ahead. They study trends. They watch the mood of the country. They look at where influence is growing. They ask themselves, where will I have better chances tomorrow? This move in Adamawa does not look random. When 15 lawmakers move at the same time, it suggests coordination. It suggests planning. It suggests that conversations have been happening quietly before now. And when such a number leaves a party, it sends a message. It tells the public that something is shifting. If you agree that this is a major development, like this video right now and subscribe so you don't miss the next update. Now let us talk about what this means for governance in Adamawa State. The House of Assembly plays a major role in lawmaking. They pass the state budget. They approve projects. They debate policies. They oversee the executive arm of government. So if the majority changes, the working relationship between the assembly and the governor can also change. When the majority party aligns with the governor's political direction, things can move faster. When they are not aligned, debates can become tougher. So this new majority status for APC may influence how decisions are taken going forward. Another important point is leadership inside the House. Majority parties often determine key positions such as Speaker and committee heads. When party strength changes, leadership arrangements may also adjust. This is why this story is not just about 15 names leaving one party. It is about the balance of power in Adamawa State. Let us slow it down again. Before now, PDP had the edge. Now APC has the numbers. That means APC has stronger influence. That means political conversations in Adamawa have entered a new phase. If you are enjoying this clear breakdown, please like this video and subscribe. It helps the channel grow and it helps more people understand politics in simple language. Now let us look at the wider picture. Across Nigeria, we have been seeing political movements from one party to another. It is not new. But each time it happens, the effect depends on the number involved and the timing. 15 lawmakers moving together is a statement. It can encourage others. It can also create pressure inside the former party. Members who remain may begin to ask questions. Party leaders may begin to rethink strategy. For the APC, this is a confidence boost in Adamawa State. For the PDP, it is a moment of reflection. But beyond party interest, the most important people are the citizens. The people of Adamawa want development. They want stability. They want jobs. They want security. They want good infrastructure. They want their voices heard. So the big question is, Will this political shift improve governance? That is what people will be watching. Politics is not only about changing parties, it is about delivering results. And this is where you, the viewers, come in. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Do you think lawmakers should change parties during their term, or should they stay with the platform under which they were elected? Let us discuss respectfully. And please, before you continue watching, like this video and subscribe. Now let us talk about strategy. When politicians defect in large numbers, it can signal preparation for future elections. They may believe that aligning with a stronger structure gives them better chances for re-election. They may also believe that it gives them better access to influence and resources for their constituencies. In politics, perception matters. If a party is seen as growing, more people may want to join it. Growth can attract growth. So this development in Adamawa could have ripple effects beyond the state. So other politicians in nearby states may be observing. Party leaders at the national level will also be paying attention. Adamawa is an important state in the northeast. Political changes there are not ignored at the national stage. Let us also consider the emotional side. Supporters of the PDP in Adamawa may feel disappointed. They voted for their representatives under a particular party. Seeing those representatives move to another party can create mixed feelings. On the other hand, APC supporters will feel energized. They will see this as progress. They will see it as momentum building. Politics often creates strong emotions. That is why it is important to keep discussions respectful and focused on development. If you value respectful political conversation, like this video and subscribe. Now, you see, let us imagine how this might play out in the assembly chamber. Debates may take a new tone. Voting outcomes may change. Committee decisions may shift. Policy direction may gradually reflect the new majority. But it is also possible that daily legislative work will continue smoothly. Sometimes, despite party changes, lawmakers still cooperate across party lines for the good of the state. This is something we will continue to monitor closely. Remember, this is happening in real time. Political stories do not end in one day. They unfold step by step. And as it unfolds, you need to stay connected here. So please like this video and subscribe. Let me also say something very important. Defection is allowed under certain political conditions, but citizens always expect transparency. People want to understand the reasons behind such moves. So clear communication builds trust. So going forward, many people will expect these lawmakers to explain their decisions clearly to their constituents. Representation is a responsibility. When voters choose a lawmaker, they expect loyalty to their mandate. So it will be important for these lawmakers to show that their move is for the benefit of the people. Now think about this carefully. If APC now controls the majority in the Adamawa Assembly, how will that shape political campaigns in the future? How will opposition parties respond? Will there be more alliances? Will there be counter moves? Politics is like a chess game. One move leads to another. And this move of 15 lawmakers is a strong one. If you are still watching at this point, I appreciate you. Like this video and subscribe because we are just getting deeper into this story. Let us also talk about political stability, as large defections can sometimes create tension, but they can also create new balance. Everything depends on how leaders manage the situation. If leaders focus on unity and development, stability can remain strong. The key thing citizens want is peace and progress. So as this story continues, all eyes will be on how the assembly functions under the new majority arrangement. Will there be quick policy changes? Will there be new legislative priorities? Will cooperation increase or reduce? These are the questions analysts will be asking. And I want to ask you directly, do you think this is a smart political strategy or a risky move? Tell me in the comments. Also, like this video and subscribe right now. And